Salutations everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Colosseum. We are now leaving the fork road that we left off last episode to fight this dude over here. We don't know his name yet though. If I drop you here, Miror B is sure to give you a reward. I mean, try bus Sunny, because I'm going to drop you first. With my Yamna, and I believe Makihita is actually up in front. And yes, if you can't tell from down below, we no longer have Magma. Or Magmar, whatever it's actually called. It's not called Magma. I mean, close, because it's a Magma Slug. But still, because I thought, like, why not have some kind of flying Pokemon? We could have had Hoot Hoot, but I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure there's things that are super effective against a bug, and we also have Supersonic here, so why not use that against Lotad? Also, just realized that most of these trainers down here in this cave have Lotads. I mean, it makes sense, especially saying, you know, once we get to Miror B, you'll see why it makes sense, but till then, I won't spoil anything just in case none of y'all have watched that or have actually played this game or seen this game, you know, etc, etc. But also, if this is your first time actually watching Pokemon Colosseum, hello, thank you for watching, and if it's not, still, thank you guys for watching, because, you know, why not? And, oh yeah, baby. Good job, Makihita. This is why Makihita is one of my favorites. It was also one of my first Pokemon that I've actually kept in a party for a really long time. Because I mentioned, I believe, last episode or the episode before that, that I actually leveled up Steel all the way to level 100. Of course, it wasn't just Steel itself, it was its evolution line. But Makihita, I think, is actually the oldest Pokemon I've ever had in my Emerald file. By oldest, I mean, you know, the longest I've had. And here's a question for you guys, just for general Pokemon games. What has your longest, you know, held party member been in a Pokemon game? Or what has been your first Pokemon that you've leveled up to 100 or close to 100? Because I know not everybody has leveled up their Pokemon all the way that high. And bada bing, bada boom, Lotad down. I also love how this NPC just looks completely pissed off. It's just like, bruh, that or he's constantly constipated. One of those two. Why did I have to say that? I don't know. I just know that's what my sibling would say. So, they're living through here. Even though they're still alive, if you're watching this, Phoenix, hello. I hope you're doing well. I'll pretend I never saw you two. Consider yourselves lucky. I mean, alright, I'll, pretend that I didn't beat you so you don't get in trouble and get fired or something like that. And ooh, okay, we got ourselves a full heal. And now we are downstairs where, you know, the other part of the forked road would go. And this area just has a destroyed bridge or something. We don't know if there was a bridge there originally or not. Don't really know which way we're going to go. So just that way, which I think we might need to go. Welcome to here. I mean, thank you for welcoming us here, I guess. And yes, this was the way we needed to go, because going down literally is just a corner. There's nothing down below. And ooh, Dunsprays. I don't actually remember what type Dunsprays is. I think it's electric flying or something like that. I don't really know. I think the only Pokemon that I know of that's electric flying is Zapdos. And, okay, I was gonna say, is that one gonna be the one that is the Shadow Pokemon? And indeed, it was. Now, I don't know which one we're gonna go for. We're just going to go for Mareep and just Shadow Rush Dunsprite and just try to catch it. Because I want to know what it is, and maybe we'll use it. Because it's actually one of those Pokemon I've never used before. And I know it might not be the best inside of a party to use, but do I care? No, because I love experimenting with different Pokemon, and big oof, that is a KO for our poor little Makihita. I am so sorry, little baby, but no, we have other Pokemon. I also don't know why I'm not using one of these guys, but you know what, we're just gonna continue using a Shadow Pokemon, because I really miss using Quagsire. It's a little baby, it's the one that I kept using side by side. Plus, we do have a Mareep here. So, if the Mareep tries to use a, you know, electric type of Quagsire, I'm pretty sure it'll either cancel it out or it won't do anything. That was really easy because it was an Ultra Ball that we used. Also, like how the Mareep just like moved to the side or something like that. I don't really know what happened. But either way, it doesn't really matter. And what are you using? Never actually saw what that move was. And why are you still trying to go after Yanma? It's not really doing much, and I don't believe... Okay, that makes sense. Speed, because it is my fastest Pokemon currently. And let's see if this will KO any of them. I don't think so, because it's using Surf. And the reason why I use Surf is because I thought that that would be good use on the Dunsmar, which is now with us, of course. But, you know, after all that, we didn't really need to use it. Oh, that was smart of the Caile actually using a super effective move and Absorb, so it actually did stuff to it. But now this Miror just needs to get out of here, because it's the one that's causing us most issues right now. And then it just used Thundershock on Quagsire. Like, bruh, why are you all trying to target Quagsire now all of a sudden? Is it because it has the most health, if I remember, in Pokemon games? And, you know, other games generally, like MMOs and RPG games and stuff like that, I believe they tend to target the one with the most health, and or the one that's a tank. I don't really know. I don't really know how Pokemon NPCs and AIs and stuff like that just work. I just know that they do stuff and they try to fight us. And there's the Miror out of the way. And you know what? Actually, no, I'll let this... No. I'll let the Yanma. And now it decided to use Pin Missile on Yanma when it could have just easily used it on Quagsire, because I'm pretty sure that probably would have KO'd it. Maybe, maybe not. But it's 3 times. It would have at least came half, and okay. I was going to say Yanma was going to finish it off, because I revived our little Mekahita, but then, of course, Yanma went into... Okay, I was going to say, what is happening over there? Because we called it, but it didn't really look like it actually called Yanma? Interesting. Oh, that's because I actually used Shadow Rush instead of calling it. Why that is, I don't know. I just called Quagsire instead. And I just realized that. But you know what? It's fine. That just means the next battle that we go into, we could just quickly call Yanma like that. And unfortunately, since it is in Hyper Mode, it doesn't actually get the EXP, or whatever you'd like to call it for that. I like how her name is Sosh. I almost read it as Sush, though. No way, no way! It's supposed to be someone as strong as you. They must be joking. Finally, somebody is like, hey, you defeated me. Good job. Okay, now we made it to another kind of fork road, because we got to go up, but we also have the option of going up the stairs as well. And I just realized I had to go up, and I meant to say up across the bridge, or up the stairs. But we're also going to save, and in case you're wondering, no, using the Poke Heal, Poke Center, whatever you actually want to call this little thing, and don't know what it's called, it doesn't take Hyper Mode off. All it really does... Okay, never mind, we can't go up. I was gonna say, let's do that. But all it really does is just heal, because you can't use potions on Hyper Mode Pokemon. So the only way to really heal them is calling them out in battle. But you don't want to do that if it's like this low in like health or something like that. And doing that... Okay, I thought, are you gonna fight us or not? Probably is. Duke is finished? I was done amount of beats time. Okay, you do what you do, Sonny. And yes, we are. And Roller Boy, which I don't know why I just read Fatty Boy. I don't really know why sometimes my brain just reads things differently than it actually is, but you know what, it's fine, we go with that. And we actually got the evolution of Lotad this time. Lombre, that's what it's called. I couldn't remember what it was last time. So let's see if we can KO it, and this time call the right Pokemon, not this Quagsire. But at least it was saying that it was like calling in its heart and everything, so maybe that means it won't go into Hyper Mode or something like that. I don't know. But either way, it's fine. Oh, and almost KO'd Lotad. But you know what? You did a good job, Akita. But I'm actually going to switch out now. I'm going to switch over to Bayleaf. Like, I know we're not really going to use grass-type moves, because grass versus grass doesn't really do much. But still, I'm going to use Sonic Boom, which I think it fuses. We're going to use it on Lombre, though, just because... Why not? Both need to be damaged anyways, and chipping away like this is just perfect for us. And Sonic Boom does this. I don't know why I used that voice, and okay, just do a little bit of damage. But I believe it still has a chance of confusing or something. I could be wrong. That way, it doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, you do that. You do that, Womber. Actually, that's pretty smart. And now the little Notad baby. I love it so much. But also, this literally could be the most deadliest. The sliver. I love it so much. Dang, I didn't realize that Astonish was literally just a slap to the Pokemon's face. Dang. But you know what? You're gonna get out of here now. I'm gonna use Shadow Rush, which should actually do more damage. I don't remember if the higher the Shadow Pokemon is a Shadow Pokemon, the more damage it does. So I know this information was already read out before, but still. And it's too bad that Bayleaf isn't faster than Lombre. Never mind, it is faster than Lombre. You can say otherwise, you know, it could have easily stunned it, which only sometimes it stuns. And for whatever reason, I thought that using, you know, Body Slam did recoil. I think it was another move. I know Seismic Toss doesn't, and I don't believe Bayleaf can actually learn Seismic Toss. Also, speaking of Hyper Mode, poor Yanmask. I don't know why I want to call Yanma Yanmask. I'm pretty sure that's its evolution. It's now in Hyper Mode, as y'all could say already. Grr, is Mara B's age really going to arrive? I mean, probably. And now that means we are actually going to be arriving to Mara B then, considering he himself just mentioned that. But we are actually going to... Never mind, we actually went into another fork. We're gonna see what's down below here and fight this dude first because we have no option. I was hoping we could sneak around him because I want to know if down below it's more potions and stuff like that. So we're just gonna sweep through this dude really easily. And I also... so this is kind of random. Just my brain's just jumping around right now. But I like how there's different Pokemon and different types. But I very much like in real life. Like you said how before where... I don't remember what Pokemon they are. Okay. We're going to get that Pokemon. At least I hope we're going to get that Pokemon. But first we're going to not call Yanma. We are going to Vital Throw and hope that it isn't going to KO that Pokemon. So fingers crossed that we can actually get it. But anyways, like, oh yeah, Hitmonlee and the other evolution I don't really remember, just really just being called off of Bruce Lee, and of course Jackie Chan, stuff like that. It's just like, bruh, I love it so much. Same with, you know, Psychic Pokemon being weak against like Shadow and Ghost, which are things that are most commonly, you know, feared and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of interesting. And thank goodness that doesn't KO the Swablu. So we will use that again and hope that it doesn't actually, you know, do a critical hit or something like that. But either way, now we're just going to sweep through this, so speed it up, and I was going to meet you guys after we get the battle done. I'm so sorry, Makihita, you are just going to get beat up, and I don't mean that to happen. But, either way, see if with it, once it either gets the battle done with, or we catch that boy. Oh, and it has a Beldum. Okay, to see, we just caught the Swablu, and then that dude showed up, so hopefully we have something that's super effective against it, because it's still in Psychic, so it won't really do much for us. But we're going to use Cross Drop on you, my dear friend, and we're just going to continue to try to Shadow Rush, because Phantasar is going to wake up on its own before we need it. I would say Sleep is the only one that I don't really try to bother healing off of. I have hiccups right now. I'm so sorry, guys. But that's just mostly because if you have a full party, it's not as drastic. But also because obviously they can awaken from it. It's not unlike, you know, paralysis, as well as, you know, I think Freeze has a chance to de-thaw, whatever you'd like to call it, if I remember correctly. Also, Big Owl against that Beldum. I think we're actually going to switch out Espeon and Umbreon now, see if they have better luck actually fighting these guys. Oh, and it does do better. Unfortunately, we didn't KO it, but chances are it's going to take itself down unless it misses like that. So another thing that I'm kind of curious about is if Shadow Rush can actually miss or not. I don't believe it can because it doesn't have like the crit stuff or anything. Actually, yeah, we may as well just use Swift. I don't know what we're gonna use Bite against. We're just gonna use it on Lotad because why not? Because if it gets KO'd, then it gets KO'd and it just goes after Beldum. And if it doesn't get KO'd, then it's gonna get KO'd anyways. There you go. Kind of had a feeling that was going to be the case, but you know what? It's fine. Just wanted to get that Lotad done. But now it's just getting this darn Beldum done, which it obviously will. Oh, and there's a Lombre. This guy has a lot of Pokemon. And done like dinner. Dang, Lombres are very much tanky. Like, just barely survive that Bite and a Confusion stuff like that. It's like, bruh. Also, by Bite, I mean just Confusion, because I don't even think Umbreon really attacked it, aside from right there. You ruined all my hopes of getting a promotion. Ooh. I mean, you tried your best, buddy, and you know what? Who's to say you still can't get a promotion? So, okay, it looks like there's another, like, fork down here, and an exit. So I don't know if we want to go up or down. We may as well just go in here, and if a cutscene happens or anything. Yep. There he is. Although, oh yeah, we can get through here. But, we're actually going to just back up for now, because I want to know what else is around here. So next episode, we will, of course, start there and then go back, but I want to heal our Pokemon. So we're going to just go back there, but y'all don't need to tag along for that. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I forgot that we actually need to go down. No, we don't need to go down. Well, I'm just going to find our way back. Is that? But either way, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap that subscribe button, search everything down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I'll see you in the next video, where Miror B, my favorite character, my boy, we're gonna fight him. Peace.